There could be some big changes coming to college football. We're talking about the LSU Tigers and all sorts of games. It's in an effort to keep things moving and safe. Experts say it's all for a good reason. Our Perry Robinson starts us off on this Friday with that. Perry.
Hey Greg, not everyone of course likes change, but the NCAA believes a new rule could help the sport and its athletes for years to come. In Baton Rouge, football is king. But as the popularity of the sport continues to rise, there's one thing officials want to focus on to make sure the game stays on top. That's player safety, and the possible rule change could impact people's outlook of the game.
We have to take proactive measures to try to prevent these things going forward.
The NCAA is proposing a new rule where the game clock will continue to run after every first down, except within the final 2 minutes of the first and second half. Experts believe shorter games and fewer plays could lead to fewer fatigue-related injuries.
Are they able to protect themselves appropriately as they need to? Are they able to make the movements they normally need to be able to make? We think in football, think of receivers, think of defensive backs making these quick cuts. If they're getting fatigued, if they're getting worn out, if their muscles and their ligaments are getting more fatigued, they may be more susceptible to an injury in that regard.
But how do players feel about this possible change? LSU and NFL legend Kevin Falk says as an athlete, you want to have as many plays to compete as possible. But he believes this could be good for the future of the game.
Competitive edge out of me would have come out talking about, no, I want plays. That's why we're so passionate about the game. But at the same time, having to understand that, it is for the betterment of who we are.
Falk understands that the fans might not be happy about it, but he wants people to go about it with an open mind.
Of course, they're not going to like it. Of course not. But just like anything else in life, we're going to have to adjust if that is something that happens to pass.
If this passes, the NCAA will have hundreds of games on tape to study to see if this will truly make a difference.
Think about the number of college football games every week. That's going to be a huge amount of data they're going to be able to comb through by the end of the year to have a pretty good understanding of what, if any, effect this had.
Well, the NCAA will meet on April the 20th to make a final decision. Greg, back to you.
Plenty of opinions on all sides. Thank you, Perry. Appreciate it. So this morning's cold